everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lydia and today I'll be reacting to Jujutsu Kaisen episode 17. So in the last one we had the big showdown between Panda and Mekamaru, I believe was his name. And wow, it was quite an episode. Like I really enjoyed the last one. Panda, definitely the MVP. I love that we got kind of more of an insight into like what he is and how he was created. So apparently he's like a cursed corpse that was created by the principal of Tokyo High. And so yeah, definitely very like unique and something we haven't like come across yet in this world. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed the last one. And we had an amazing scene with Yuji and Toto as well at the beginning. And then we ended with the fight between Miwa and Maki, which is I'm assuming is going to be kind of the focus of this episode. And so yeah, I'm really excited for this one. So without further ado, let's hop right into it.
Maki.
Okay, we're gonna get a Maki censored episode. Oh yeah, I noticed that in Panda's ranking in the last one, Maki was like close to the bottom, and I'm assuming it's because she can't see like her spirits. That's right. That's right, don't underestimate her. See, I really like Miwa, but I'm obviously still rooting for my girl Maki. I kind of want a showdown between her and Mai. That would be fun. Her like curse ability is really cool. Okay. Okay. Miwa was not ready for all of this. Dang. So what now? Damn it, Maki stands on business. Oh, who's this? Oh, they're all watching. Okay. They should. So they don't accept her because she can't see the curses? Gee, I wonder why. So are these all like the higher ups? He knows like something's up. Yeah, that's right. Okay. So they know who exercised it? Okay. So whoever has the most, alright, they're counting. Right. Honestly. I love how they like pick on each other. It's funny. What? Oof. Ooh, she took that personally. Ooh, is she about to school her? Facts. She mentioned it in the last one about how Mai has it hard being like a source, like a female sorcerer. I'm assuming this is what she was talking about. I like getting that perspective on Mai, because so far we've kind of seen her as just like, I don't know, an antagonist, but that's right. Don't underestimate the first years this year. They're special.
攻めきれない一番の理由、犬巻くん。
呪言は言霊、音に呪力を乗せるわけだから、こちらも耳から脳にかけてを呪力で守ればいい。呪言は対呪霊に特化した術式なんだ。さっきも言ったが、術師にとっては来ると分かっていればそこまで怖いものじゃない。
Okay, that's for the other one, right?
いなくても厄介。
They sent him to get the special grade though, so I don't know if he's gonna be popping up anytime soon.
Okay.
I see. So that's Maki.
私たちが当然のように享受している環境を手にするのに、舞ちゃんたちがどれだけ苦労しているか。
I like that she's standing up for her.
考えたら、
こうなら何しても許されんのかよ。
Yeah.
じゃあ何か。どんな生い立ちだろうと、私はあいつが気に食わねえ。同じ生い立ちでも、私はマキさん。
Exactly. I mean, imagine how hard she had it.
てめえらこそ。これから乗ろうとしてるバカがどんな人間か少しは考えたことあんのかよ。完璧も理不尽も答える義務がどこにある。数霊呪法かんざし。
当たらない釘を飛ばし続けたのはこのため。
Ooh. The music. I wouldn't speak so soon. Ooh. Oh, she's gonna curse you.
男がどうとか女がどうとか知ったこっちゃねえんだよ。てめえらだけで勝手にやってろ。私は綺麗におしゃれしてる私が大好きだ。強くあろうとする私が大好きだ。
I love it.
釘崎野原なんだよ。
I love it. What? Oh! Knock the soul out of her. There's Mai. I knew things were going too well. Her and her freaking gun. Damn. So is Nobara okay? Momo. I really like their relationship. So does she take care of Miwa? Ooh, this is what I wanted. Oh, she's the older one. That's right.
呪術云々はまだよくわかんねえけど、喧嘩は超強い。
She has to like work twice as hard to be as good as she is. I see. No wonder, because like she should not be like as low down ranked as she is. Yeah.
交流会で活躍してマキの名前がある程度広まれば、そういう嫌がらせも難しくなるよな。
Yeah.
そのためにまずは団体戦で勝つ。あんたもう一遍死ぬ気でやんなさい。余計なことは考えてんじゃねえよ。何笑ってんのよ。
Cool. Like, is that all Mai can do? I want to see like more of her abilities.
マキには私にはない才能がある。
Yeah.
聞いたか扇の娘の話。片方は術式どころか呪いも見えるらしい。やはり双子は強調か。
Okay, alright. So they're twins, but Maki's the older one.
マイどうしたんだよ。早くしろよ。やだ。なんだよ。いるもん。
Did she see something?
ほら目つぶってろ。
Ew. Oh.
昔から不安なんてないみたいに未来へずかずか突き進む。あんたが大嫌いだった。
Family or reason doesn't help. Like,
雑用係は
it only served to drive a wedge between them, make them competitive.
そのうち戻ってくるさご当主様
Hmm.
私が全員家当主になる
I believe in her.
ならばこちらも相応の試練を与えようぞ。
And she will.
前にもな。
あいつは関係ねえだろ
Oh. Are they gonna punish Mai because of her?
嘘つき。
Is that why like Mai is like resentful towards her? Nice.
あんたなんか
I kind of feel bad. Because you can see they were like close when they were younger.
初恋も術式もあんたに教えたことはない。
Huh.
構築術式。己の呪力をもとに物質をゼロから構築する。
Okay.
術式で一度生成された物質は術式終了後も消えることはない。
Oh.
それゆえに呪力消費が激しく、
Okay.
前には一
So
日
that's
一
hers.
つの弾丸を作るのが限界。
Oh.
わかりやすく弾数でブラフを張るためのリボルバー。
I see.
弾をキャッチした。
素手で触るもんじゃねえな
Is that gonna like really damage her? So is that it? Is that all she got?
私にはない才能がある。
Yeah.
ある意味逆の転用呪縛。本来術式を持って生まれるはずだったあんた。それと引き換えに人間離れした身体能力を与えられた。全員家では
Wait, that's true?
なかった。私にはなかった。
Oh. I see. So she kind of like usually she's also very like just physically gifted.
あ言わなくてもわかんだろお前だって高専来たじゃねえか
私は呪術師なんてなりたくなかった。あんたが頑張るから私も頑張らざるを得なかった。うちでこき使われるのの何がいけないのよ。適当に雑用こなして適当に生きればよかったじゃない。
I feel for her.
なんで一緒に落ちぶれてくれなかったの。
Cause like they were forced into that. Like they had no other option, one way or another.
じゃ私は私を嫌いになってたごめんな
I love seeing the side of Mai.
お姉ちゃん手離さないでよ。離さねえよ。絶対だよ。しつけえな。絶対置いてかないでよ。当たり前だ。姉妹だぞ。
I hope they can make up.
嘘つき大嫌い。
Maybe not. Okay. So both Nobar and Mai are out. All right. I really enjoyed this episode. I like kind of the structure of these past few where we've kind of focused on one core like battle between the Tokyo people and the Kyoto people. And we get to learn a lot more about the characters that we've been kind of seeing, but we haven't learned that much about. So we got Panda in the last one, and then this one was really focused on Maki and Mai, which I really, really enjoyed. I really like seeing more into like who Mai is as a person, because like I said, she's kind of been introduced as They've like set up the rivalry between her and her sister. You don't really know why. She has this kind of like animosity towards her, and Mai has so far come across as kind of just like antagonistic and kind of rude, and you can see that she like really looks down on Maki because she doesn't have the ability to see curses, and we learn now from their background kind of a bit more into that. And so apparently they're both from like the Zenin clan, which is like known for being like a really powerful family of like sorcerers, and I believe they mentioned something about like if you don't inherit the Zenin like curse like technique ability, then you're very much like looked down upon. So you can imagine for someone like Maki who can't even see curses, like you can imagine how they were treated, and you saw that. The fact that they're women also, I think Momo was talking about how for women especially, the expectations for them are just like a lot higher, and so both Maki and Mai kind of suffered as a result of that. How basically you have to aspire to be a very powerful sorcerer. There are kind of like no other options, and you can see Maki wanted to go down that path in spite of her lack of ability to see curses, whereas Mai, you can see when she was a kid, like she was afraid to even look at curses. She didn't want anything to do with it, but she was kind of forced down that path because Maki wanted to like leave the family and like kind of pursue her own dreams, and so as a result, Mai was kind of forced into that path as well. And you can see that Mai, she holds a lot of resentment towards Maki, and I'm sure there's like a sense of abandonment there as well, because not only now is she being forced into something that she doesn't want to do, but she also like she's lost her sister who she was close with when she was younger, and like after she like promised not to leave her, and you can see that she still has a lot of like anger and resentment built up, and that explains why she acts the way that she acts. And I knew there's probably a reason. Usually when characters act all like cold and like as if nothing bothers them, you know that there's some history there about why they behave that way. And so I really liked Maki too, and I love that in spite of like how she was looked down upon and how she was like always underestimated by her family, she didn't let that stop her. She wanted to leave that behind and pursue something greater for herself. And I loved how she said that she couldn't live with herself if she had just accepted the treatment that she received back at home and didn't like find it within herself to strive for more. And I really love that. I just love getting that insight into both of their characters, and it makes me sad that they're still like on pretty bad terms. I hope someday they can kind of move forward and realize that the reason that they dislike each other is because of like what the society they grew up in, the family they grew up in, and like how that's kind of forced a wedge between them. And it's not really anything that they individually have done. It's more of just like a product of their circumstance. So I hope that Mai can kind of find it within herself to realize that, and that it's not Maki's fault that she wanted something different from the life that she was living, because obviously they were both treated awfully. And so yeah, I'm hoping that at some point there's a future where they can kind of begin to mend their relationship, because you can see when they were kids they were so cute, and like you can see they relied so much on each other, and like they're twins especially. So it's like to go from that to like a relationship where you don't even like speak to each other, that's really sad to see. So I loved the scenes between the two of them. This one definitely like the highlight and the standout for me for this episode. And this one, apparently Nobara has also been taken out. I loved seeing her abilities. I loved what she said in response to Momo. First of all, I love that like the people on each side really look out for each other, and like I love how Momo was defending Mai and kind of explaining where she was coming from, and like how she's had to grow up under like immense pressure, and like what that means to be like a female sorcerer. I love to get that perspective from her. But then also on the other side, I love how Nobara also like stands up for Yuji, and like just because like Mai grew up the way she did doesn't mean she gets like a free pass to behave any way she likes. And Yuji is like also a person that has his own background, his own like baggage, and the way that they want to just like dispose of him like he's a curse, not like a human being. You can tell that Nobara felt very strongly against that. And so I just love how each side was like standing up for their friends. Because they're all like basically put in the situation by no choice of their own, really. Like the Kyoto people, they have to do what they're told. The Tokyo people, same thing. And so I don't know, I just love the relationships on both sides, and I love how close they are, and I just love to see that from Nobara, because obviously she treats Yuji like he's an annoyance, which he is, but obviously you can tell that she really cares for him, and I really like that. And she cares for Maki, and she wants the best for her, and she wants to defend her against Mai as well. And I just love the friendships that they've built and the bond that they have, it's like already really strong, and I just love seeing it. And I love to see more of Nobara's abilities and see how she's progressed. I feel like all of our guys, they've gotten just like so much stronger, and like you can see that the training is like really paying off. And I think the Kyoto people just were not prepared. Like we saw with Miwa, like she did not expect Maki to be as strong as she was, and we learned that the reason that Maki is rated so lowly is because of her family, and her family like holding her back on purpose because they're spiteful and proud, and so they refuse to kind of see her, acknowledge her and her strength, which makes sense because like I said, I was shocked that like Panda kind of rated her pretty low when Panda was going through his rankings of like how strong that he thought that everybody was. I didn't think Maki should be that low. Like I was shocked to see her there, but like now we know why. And apparently we also learned from Mai that she was talking about how similar to Mekamaru, Maki also made a heavenly pact when she was born. So instead of being able to see curses, in return for not being able to see curses, she got a lot of just like physical ability, just like natural, raw, physical like strength and ability, which is kind of like similar to Yuji. And so obviously the way Mai and Maki grew up, that's definitely not seen as an advantage, and Maki was looked down upon for that. But in this fight, you can see where that came into play, and we saw the clear physical advantage that Maki had over Mai, and Mai was kind of forced to reconcile with that as they were fighting, and she didn't want to. So that was really interesting detail. I didn't think that would come up again when we learned about it, about Mekamaru's story. But like, how does that work? Like, why are they forced to make these pacts? And like, are there any more that we don't know about? Was Yuji forced to make one? Is that why he's like naturally very physically capable? Like, I don't know if this is gonna come into play again, but I'm really interested in that. So yeah, we got a lot of like insight into the characters that we've been seeing. So apparently Nobara is out, Mai is also out, Mekamaru's out. So we still have Togi, I think that's his name. He's still running loose, going after the special grade. I'm not sure about Momo. I think Momo's still okay since Mai kind of came in to defend her at the... Yeah, Momo is okay. And so yeah, I wonder what the next episode, like what matchup we're gonna get. Maybe, I don't remember his name, the main guy, the one that looks like Geto. Maybe we're gonna get him because again, I'm really, really interested to see like his abilities because pretty sure he's like the most powerful one from the Kyoto people. So I would love to see him. Maybe we might get Togi. Is that his name? The one that speaks in ingredients, the cursed speech user. I really want to see him in action as well. And so, yeah, wow, what a great episode. I feel like we learned a lot. I feel like a lot happened. I'm looking forward to kind of rewatching it and editing and kind of pick up on the things that I've missed. But yeah, another great episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in watching more of my reactions, please subscribe to my channel. But otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.